Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would share with you my plan for this coming school year, doing homeschool preschool with my 4-year-old, and this year my 2-year-old is going to join us as well. Formally, I guess she did join us a little bit last year, but you know, formally join our little homeschool village here. So I thought that I would share with you kind of what my plan is for them and some themes that I'm gonna do, and maybe just help you kind of on your homeschool journey if that's what you're choosing as well. So I will just say for my 2- and 4-year-old, this is preschool, and I still believe that like a lot of their learning just comes through play. So that is what we do most of the time. And I try to make any learning that we do in the classroom fun and on theme, just to add the play aspect into what we're doing. So I have a list of about 45 to 50 themes that we're gonna be doing this year. I have a couple, maybe 4 off weeks in the entire year. We school through summer as well, so we're actually just finishing up our school year right now. For this past year, but we'll start another, year, I guess, August 16th. So that's just kind of like when we start back over on our curriculum. But some of our themes this year are going to be things like weather, rainbow, rainforest, butterflies, bugs and insects, ice cream, things like that. I have a spreadsheet that I keep. You cannot see that at all. I have a spreadsheet that I keep of my themes and what we're going to be doing that week, and I am going to share that with you. I have one on my website already, and it's free for you to download. I'm just going to add this one because I did change the themes a little bit around and add it. So I'll link both of them there, my old one and my new one, and you can go to my website, sign up for my newsletter, and then you will be eligible to download any printable from my website that you want to, including this one, and it'll have all my themes on it that you can do, the 45 to 50 different theme ideas. I also have on my spreadsheet what I plan to teach my 2- and 4-year-old at that time. So I have, our letter focus that we're gonna do that week, our number focus, our math focus, our literary focus, that sort of thing. I will just go ahead and leave that on there so you can see what I'm doing. But if you look at that spreadsheet, you do not have to focus on the same thing that I do. If you don't want to do the letter S that week, do the letter F, or whatever you want. If your child has not yet mastered, their letters, and I am starting CVC words with my 4-year-old, then just do letters. Like, you can change this spreadsheet however you want to fit the level that your child is. I'm gonna leave what I have, but again, don't feel discouraged if your child isn't there, or if your child's more advanced, like, do what you want with them. These are just gonna be ideas for you. And then for my themes, I will link in the description of this video some places that I really like to go to get ideas for those themes. So things like Tot Schooling is a great place. Teachers Pay Teachers is a great place. Those are more for free printables, that sort of thing, like things that you might want to print to do your themes with. Pocket of Preschool, Happy Tot Shelf, Mrs. Pleeman's Kindergarten, Happy Toddler Playtime, Pre-K Themes, and ABC Jesus Loves Me are other ones. Most of those I like just to get ideas for my themes. So it could be activities that we could do, or science experiments or something like that. And then the last one, the ABC Jesus Loves Me, that is what I do for religion. I do religion every day with my girls, and so that is a great site for me to get my religious stuff. And they actually have year 1 through, I think, like 5 full year curriculum for free on their website, abcjesuslovesme.com. And I did do that with my first for ages 2 and some of 3. But as I had another kid, I didn't want to be doing 2 completely different things on each day and have to prepare 2 things. So I just kind of came up with my own curriculum, doing 1 theme for both kids, so that I didn't have to prepare multiple things. So I do really like their program though. And I will link all of those in the description so that if you need resources, free resources, you can go check those out. I do not pay for my curriculum at all. I spend quite a bit of time, one day a week, like a couple hours each week, researching activities and ideas for what I want to do with my kids for that theme. I guess that's not like that much time, just like an hour or two a week to prep for that coming week. But I do spend the time to do it because I just don't feel I need to spend the money on it yet. I feel like they're still in preschool. Like I don't need to have a dedicated $500 program that I put them on. They are 4 and 2. So that is just my belief and like how I feel about the situation. But I will tell you that for my 2-year-old, the things I plan to focus on this year for schooling are just basic things: colors, shapes. I want to do some stuff on like self-care and manners. So dressing herself, getting her shoes on the right feet, getting her toys put away, getting her clothes thrown down the laundry, saying please and thank you, asking politely. Like those sort of things are the things I want to focus on with my 2-year-old. I also will do introing numbers and introing letters. I do not expect her to really remember them at this point. She can sing her ABCs already, but she doesn't know like that letter is A. So really, I just want to intro the letters and say, you know, A for apple or whatever, and just kind of intro. At 3, we'll kind of start trying to really remember them, but at 2, just want to introduce them. Same with numbers. She can count to 10 already by herself, but she doesn't know that, you know, the number that looks like this is 1 or this is 3. Like we'll just kind of intro those and try to get familiar with numbers. And then I also will try to make sure that we're working in our play with gross and fine motor skills. So those are the things with my 2-year-old I want to work on. And then with my 3-year-old, she has mastered all of her letters, uppercase, lowercase, and sounds. So now that she has that, and she also has started like with 3 or 4 sight words. You can maybe see them like right here. As we work on them, I put them on the wall so that she can constantly see them. But for this school year, I'll do like a quick review of letters, but I really want to focus on CVC words, sight words, and blends. So for, you know, language arts, that's what we'll work on this school year. And then for math, she knows all of her numbers pretty much up to 100 at this point. The concept of the numbers, like 20 is a bunch of 2 10s, that sort of thing, that I'm not sure she has quite mastered. So that's pretty much what we're going to be focusing on this year for her in math, is just the concept of numbers and what 20, what 40, what 72 actually mean in relation to one another. So those are the kind of things that I want to focus on with her this year. And then the second half of the year, once she's kind of mastered that, we'll probably focus on addition and subtraction. She's already doing that basically. We use the abacus a lot to do addition and subtraction. She likes it, so we've been working on it, and we use math beads and that sort of thing. So we will do some of that this year. We'll also do comparing and estimation. I want to do a little bit on time and money. Probably just introing those concepts, but I do want to touch on them because she is interested in them. And at the end of the year, I'm probably going to introduce basic fractions, multiplication, and division, because we cook a lot in the kitchen and we already use fractions there. So using a pizza or a pie to say this is half of a pizza, this is 1/3 of a pizza, I think is just a fun way. And why not introduce it? Because I mean, we're doing it, we're cooking, we're using those things. And if we want to double a recipe, I mean, talking about how we multiplying fractions is like way above her pay grade at this point. But I guess I just mean, like, you know, if she has 2 baby dolls and she wants double that, then how many would that be? And we can use her baby dolls to kind of just introduce the topic. And I guess as we get to the end of the school year, if she's not ready for that, we can nix it. I'm so flexible with my homeschool like themes and schedules. Like if we're having a bad week, maybe we're not homeschooling that week. Again, I plan for like 48 weeks of school, and I think you're mandated when you're actually in school to do like 38 maybe. So I have like 10 extra weeks. So if we're having a bad week, we can nix a week. Like, I'm flexible that way. With my both kids, in addition to the math and language aspects that I'll focus on, we will also do religion, as I said, every day, and we'll do an art or sensory type activity every day. I just think that's kind of important. And art can mean drawing, it can mean playing music, it can mean just something artsy. And sensory could be a sensory bin, it could be just playing outside, working on gross or fine motor skills. You know, it's just something sensory that they do with their hands or bodies or something like that. I do like to do something like that every day with them. Then my older one will do a science and a geography as well, or history, geography or history, you know, whatever fits better with that theme. Again, if we don't get to it each day, that's totally fine. And maybe I'll just plan for it, you know, twice a week or something, but I do like to have a science and geography history in there as well. We travel a lot, so being able to look at the map and teach them about other cultures, I really enjoy that, and she enjoys it too. My 2-year-old, I won't have anything planned for her in regards to that, but if she wants to look and be with us while we do it, that's fine. If she wants to play, that's fine. But a lot of times, like if we're working on frogs, the science lesson for the day will maybe be like showing them a picture of the frog life cycle. Easy squeezy, and it's something my 2-year-old actually enjoys looking at too, because she sees little eggs that turn into little baby frog looking things that grow into a frog. Like, she likes that. So that is my plan for this year. I'm going to try, when I come up with my lesson plan for that week of that theme, I will try to post it on my blog, so that if you want to see what we're doing that week and get some ideas for things that we might be doing with a theme, you have it right there, and some free resources. Sometimes I come up with my own activities. Sometimes I get them from those websites that I mentioned earlier that I have linked below. It just like depends on how familiar I am with a topic or not. But yes, I will have these free for you, the theme printable or whatever, free for you on my website. You do have to sign up for my newsletter if you want that, but otherwise it is free. And yeah, go ahead and go download it. I hope that this gives you some ideas for your upcoming school year. And if you have any questions or anything like that, just let me know in the comments or send me a message on Instagram. I am on Instagram as well, so follow me there. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.